So we got to the track Friday night, and I was put on fire duty. Like Sid in Ice Age when he made fire. That's funny.
Pretty similar at Q.
Thanks. Let's see you start the fire.
It's a man's job.
Spice it up a little
You have no regard for safety.
bit. Can you just be happy for once? Of course, the one time I have to start the fire, my mom throws me a curveball. She decided to bring the firewood that's been sitting in the rain and snow for months. It's gonna get smoky.
Status update. Feel proud?
Cardboard's kind of cheating.
Wow. You should move it over this way a little.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been in this situation before. Everybody's sitting around relaxing. I'm just getting bossed around. Not a Chevy tail. Having fun?
Should have bet money on it.
Shoulda. But you didn't. Alright guys, gonna shoot a little behind the scenes while we're here at Darlington. Allison and I have been racing and filming today. She's trying out her new lens. We're having good times.
Well, this is for Billy's channel.
Yeah.
It's been an adventure.
I just lost third round to Sean Fensler, but we're still having fun. It's nice to be back out with everybody. So, where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get in the frame.
Whoa, look at the sky. Ooh, that's pretty. So yeah, we're having good times. Shooting a little behind the scenes.
Yeah, you guys have to leave a comment on Billy's channel if you think that the footage looks smoother or not.
Yeah, we bought this new lens, so it's getting weird getting used to it, but
yeah. So the one we had before was like an electric zoom, so it was just a lot easier to zoom in.
This one's kind of stiff, so I don't know, it's tricky.
You can see there's a couple times, I'll fully admit to it, I knocked the camera a little bit trying to zoom it in.
Sorry, you're too hard on yourself. I'm sure Jeff's at home right now, probably working in the garage, working on the dart, but this is why, you know, on the weekends when you're really trying to get stuff done on your race car, it's hard, you know, when the season starts up, because we got to race every weekend, we got to make content, so.
Yeah, so
we're trying to do both. It's really hard, but
luckily we have the dad who is the
Jeff's
greatest.
been a huge help, man.
I can't say enough nice things about him.
Yeah.
But anyways, I've also been getting a lot of questions about my car, so that's been kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of people have been really supportive, like actually in person asking about the dart, which is awesome.
Yeah, and asking about shirts and stuff like that.
We got to get some shirts out. I mean, I know we have some, but it's coming. But
I can tell you that there's going to be a gray and a black version, and that it's probably going to be either, I might do a pre-order either next week or the week after, I'm hoping.
Race car life.
Yeah, so anyways, how do you feel after today? Good to be back.
Man, it's good to be back in the office, the mobile office. Shot some of these. It's crazy how fast these guys are going now on the surface that we're on. Like Darlington is by far the trickiest surface in the backside no prep world by a mile. And you know, it's one of those things, like the track is so rough. If you know, you do like these 8th mile burnouts, you got all this wheel speed, and it's chewing up the tires. And I think second round, you know, I've got 15 passes on these tires, which it really isn't that bad. But
for a track like this, you almost need new tires, or
yeah. I mean, you got to come here on fresh tires, and you got to conserve. A lot of these people aren't even doing burnouts. So, but yeah, I mean, that's what I do like about this track, though, is you can strategize a lot more. Everybody has different strategies and takes. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you think's best, and that's what we did. And
wait till I show you what Casey Max did.
Oh boy, I heard Robert Itani and the Fire Hawk, Chicken Hawk, Fire Chicken.
Fire Chicken.
He was doing some wheelies out there like normal, as usual. You know what? I think somebody just pulled up, and I think we need to.
Yeah, I definitely have to introduce.
This is our #1 supporter here. Big Bill, you got to say hi to Gen 2 Garage. This is our #1 supporter here.
I really love it. Kids are learning. You two make a good couple. You're doing good.
Thank you.
You're learning, and I love that. I mean, I would like to be there myself so I can help like your dad does.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to get it done. So especially when somebody knows what they're doing. You don't. He wants to jump in and do it. You know, to get it done. But he's doing that, but he's not doing it. And he's letting you do it.
Yeah, we're learning a lot, man. We're having a good time. But this is Big Bill here. He usually backs up CJ. You guys know Raggedy Ann. You guys have probably seen him before. He's awesome. We love him.
Yeah. I love this outfit. You guys are good people.
Cool.
Got your back.
Yep.
And I got my belly.
God, don't put the camera on me right now. 8 hours of driving. Still got, what, like 10 minutes? I'm going. I don't even care my Jeep's anymore.
This sucks.
Yeah, this does.
It was just 70 degrees. Now it's 20.
I thought it was fine.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are back in Ohio. We got back the other night from Darlington. We are back out here in the shop working on the Dart. Jeff's been putting in some hours while we've been gone, doing some little things here and there. You want to show us what you've done with the belt?
Well, chassis-wise, so we had a lot of things that were just tacked in. The seat bar is now done and permanent. I've got the seat belt mounts for both seats that are done, fabricated up and welded in. The kicker bars are now in permanently. They are welded for good. So everything from here back is done. I'm working on the seat supports right now and figuring out how I'm going to do that. And then one of the things I got done was a mount for the anti-submarine belt. That goes in the front of the seat, so that's done. And one of the things I did was put in the anti-submarine belt mount, or otherwise known as the crotch belt. So the way to do that on a car like this is kind of the way you put in a roll bar. You got to weld a plate to spread the load out. So I welded a plate to the floor and then a mounting tab. So this belt is in, and I think you could lift the entire car with it right now. So that's done. So just one other thing off the list. And just done a lot of other things. So started wiring. We got the main battery cable now is in the front of the car, to the front of the car. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, and working on wiring stuff. And this. Can't say anything without being recorded.
He said pro tip. It's important.
Yeah, other people probably want to know the pro tip.
Okay.
Unless if this is classified.
No. Okay. Pro tip. Anybody that has ever dealt with door panels or finish panels on a car. So they always come with these clips that, there you go. That's exactly the problem right there. So these clips, there's always a hole or a slot and these slide in there. Well, we all know that when you go to take this panel off the car, they always fall out. So pro tip, get your hot glue gun out. So back here, so the part of this where this slides in, to keep this from backing out, you just fill this with hot glue and they will never fall out again. You just permanently put these dudes in here. So I'm gonna put this one back in, maybe. Ugh. Oh. So hang on. Oh, I see. That's a problem. There we go. There.
So you actually took these panels out for the first time the other day, and you realized that the edges are white, which means the interior used to be
this
white.
car used to have a white interior in it. So.
Interesting.
So put the clip in, like I said, and just take that and just fill it with glue, and these will never ever fall out. You can take them in and out. It just locks the clips in place. So, pro tip. All right. So, like I said, we got this plate here that I cut. I think it's 3 inches wide, and this distance is whatever your car is. But this, what I will do is I will come in here and weld this to the car right here, and then this will get welded to the main hoop right here, and then this part of the car will now be supported by the main hoop, and it is unbelievable how rigid it will make the car just by doing this small thing right here. So we'll kind of walk through the steps of doing this, and it doesn't take a lot, but boy, the difference afterwards is really something else. So what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'm just going to clean up this this steel right here on the car, and then we'll weld along here, and then we'll weld along here, and we'll be done. And then what I'll do is the panel, the finish panel that goes on here, all I got to do is, because this is really not that thick, all I have to do is do a little notch around there on the panel, and it fits right back on. Really, you can barely even tell it's on the car when it's done. So let's get started. Okay, so we got this plate. We got the paint cleared off here. We've got our plate marked where it needs to go. So I will tack it to both sides here. Now the main hoop on this car and a lot of these cars, these tubes are not perpendicular to the floor. They actually angle in towards the center of the car, so that's why there's a little angle cut on this. So that matches the angle of the bar, and it fits in there real tight. So here we go. I don't have gloves on. I'm gonna get roasted.
Oh my goodness.
Done. So go ahead and close the door, see what you think.
It's solid. Solid. You probably can't tell on camera, but it's... All right, shop supervisor, your turn. Pretty stout.
All right, there we go. They're all tied in. Video. Alright, just wait until you see the new door handle.
Oh my god, guys. The new door handle.
We can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it. He's on
Classified.
prototype number 3.
I will revolutionize cars that
Door
get roll
handles.
cages. It's simple physics. It's all it is, it's simple physics.
Physics? Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little behind the scenes from this weekend. Make sure it's recording. I always
It
do
is.
this. Alright, it is.
Glasses.
I know, terrible. I hope you guys enjoyed the behind the scenes stuff we threw in this weekend. And so I didn't really get to talk about our weekend much on on the SRC channel. We had a decent weekend. We went down to South Carolina to Darlington for the thaw out. As always, it's a really fun time down there. Really well put together race. Corey Stamper does such a good job. You know, it's like the start of everybody's season, and it's great seeing everybody and hang out with everybody at the track after the winter. But so yeah, we went there in first round. Billy put in a killer tune-up in the Falcon. I was like really confident after that first pass. I think there was only like a handful of people that even went A to B first round. It's really hard to do, and we did it, and we did it quickly. So I was really confident, and then second and third round was tough. I think after that second round, I did we raced Jolene, and I just couldn't. The car didn't hook up all the way the whole time. We had a little bit of wheel speed the whole way down, and the Darlington is so rough. It chews up tires so fast, and I think that's we had 10 or 12 passes on those tires, and I think the tires were shot after that second pass because we put the first round tune-up back in it for third round, trying to be conservative, and it made the same pass. So yeah, it's just one of the toughest no preps. But did you have a good time?
I had a blast. I got to talk to a lot of fun people.
Yeah. Interviewing Turbo John was probably your favorite part, huh?
Oh, without a doubt.
Have you watched Turbo John? Oh my gosh, you got to watch our new video, Turbo John's interview. He's such a good dude. Yeah, but everything it was a really good time.
It was my first time interviewing someone.
Yeah, she was so nervous about. She was so nervous about interviewing. She didn't know what questions to ask. She hates her voice on video. I'm just telling her, shut up, go interview. You're gonna be fine. And she did a good job. I saw people were being nice in the comments about it. So
I tried. It was fun though.
It was a good interview.
He made it pretty easy though.
Yeah, John's really easy to talk to. But yeah, so obviously we're back here now, and Jeff's been doing some stuff while we're gone, and he showed the B pillar support. Is that what you'd call it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that'll really help tie the car together, and we got some of the seat belt stuff done.
And tomorrow we're gonna start getting stuff packed up so we can head to Indy this weekend for a swap meet. This
swap meet that we've been talking about for ages now is finally happening this weekend, and I'm just glad that we don't have a race on top of it because I was really looking forward to going, and it looks like everybody's going to be free to go. So,
yep, so we'll be there.
We got a lot of stuff to sell.
Yeah. So what's the name of the event, the swap meet, so people know what to look up?
I don't know. It's put on by Indy Cylinder Head, which are big, huge Mopar people, which are actually now based out of Ohio. So a great family that runs that company, but they put this swap meet on. This is like the 27th year for this swap meet. It's big. It's at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. So if you go to Indy Cylinder Head, there's more information on there. So
if you guys want to come hang out with us, say hi. We will be there selling all kinds of stuff. We've got that weird rear suspension kit.
Not weird.
Well, it's oddball, I'd say.
It's weird for drag racers.
Weird for drag racers.
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. But cool. So we've got that to sell. We've got 2 8 3/4 rear ends to sell, and they're in really good shape. We've got some headers to sell. We've got a bunch of stuff to sell. So, but if you guys want to come hang out with us, we will be there, and we would love to meet some people. So
it's Friday, Saturday. It's a Friday, Saturday swap meet. So.
I think that's all. I think we covered everything. Yep. So
yeah, I'll tell you now it's really, really getting heavy. I keep saying it, but wiring. This is pretty much all wiring.
I feel like you said that the past
I know. But
wiring.
Are you procrastinating?
I'm not.
You're not. Yeah, well,
does he?
No.
He doesn't procrastinate.
I think he's just procrastinating doing the wiring.
No, not at all.
No.
I had a lot of finish welding to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of welding I've laid down in the last 2 weeks, just finishing things up. The little things just take so much time. I mean, golly, it's just when you're making everything, which I don't make everything, but quite a bit. But it just takes time. I mean, it is.
Do it right the first time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean the main battery cable is run to the front of the car, and I test fit how I'm going to put all the components up in the front of the car, and I really got the door bars test fit in there. So, like I said before, I won't put the door bars in until the wiring's done, for a very good reason. So, and someone made a comment in one of the last videos about why not put in a swing out bar, in which we are. The driver's side will get a swing out bar. So that will be happening as part of the door bars. So
I've never had swing out bars in anything I've ever. My dad's Nova, my truck, Billy's Nova, like everything we have doesn't have swing out bars. So that's gonna be luxury for you.
Yeah, especially because I still think that seat's pretty high up.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it's one of those things where you're not going to know until you're, racing the car, and then we'll have to make adjustments. Oh, also, one last thing.
Still rambling.
My Blazer died. My Blazer finally died. The fuel pump died on it, I believe. So
no more procrastination.
don't say a word. So
fuel miser.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. Allison's been hauling me around in the Jeep. But I'm going to have to get my truck up and running. I got to get the transmission out and get it fixed finally. I can't procrastinate it anymore. So for the people that like the Silverado build, we'll be continuing that soon.
You cannot procrastinate it any longer.
No.
Cannot make excuses.
And we actually have footage of me trying to start it. So that when we get there, it's very
Do you have anything that starts?
This is why I don't talk about these
You know what
things.
starts?
What?
The Falcon.
That's all I got. I'm just gonna daily the Falcon. You know what? I think I could if there wasn't salt on the roads, I would. Screw it.
That's great.
All right, guys, we've been rambling. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you guys want to come hang out with us at the swap meet in Indy, we would love to see everybody. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.